What's going on, guys? Me, Arekkusu, and today we are going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a little bit of Mega Man today. All right, we're going to be talking about Mega Man, but in a new way, in a different way, not like a my experience way, but obviously like a tier list way. And I realized when I made my last tier list about I can't remember what my last tier list even was, or about my Dragon Ball tier list. I just remembered it. It just popped in my head. I never made one for Mega Man. Never. And I'm sitting here currently ready to have the energy and will to make one about Mega Man, classic Mega Man characters in Mega Man games. So meaning like the entire series. I also just woke up not even 15 minutes ago. Actually, that's kind of cap. I woke up like a while ago, but like, you know, just kind of been burrowing in the man cave. But Rapid IRL, hey. Also, what's up, bro? What's up, Ronnie? Freaking top, my tongue is on fire right now. But, anyways, let's get right into it. Let's talk about some Mega Man characters. Let's get them all tiered up. Alright, so we got Mega Man characters from the classic series in here. We got Mega Man characters from the Zero series, the EXE series in here. So, keep in mind, there's probably going to be a lot of characters that are Mega Man and, like, Proto Man and, like, you know, different Mega Mans on the list. Alright, so I immediately want to put Dr. Light in S tier. Well, honestly, Dr. Light as a character, he's the whole reason Mega Man's whole world is saved right now. He is single-handedly they're both going into S tier, bro. Because if it wasn't for Dr. Light and Dr. Wily, Mega Man would be nowhere near as fucking interesting without these two. I love both these guys as characters. I love them both as polar opposites. Dr. Light especially, bro. If we didn't get... We wouldn't have Mega Man without Dr. Wily, if you think about it. Dr. Wily causing all this chaos, giving Mega Man the idea to become Mega Man. Because of Dr. Wily, we wouldn't have our boy Mega Man if that... You know what I mean? It wasn't because of that. I mean, we would have Rock, because he was made originally as a lab assistant. But other than that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think those guys are immediately going to S tier. It's no brainer. And also, keep in mind, Dr. Light and Dr. Wily's genius span over hundreds of years. All right. Another reason why they are S tier is because they created. Where is he? Where the fuck is he? In this tier list. Where is regular Zero? There he is. Nope. I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all gotta realize their genius was set so far ahead of everyone else's when they created X and Zero, bro. These niggas X and Zero peaked because of Dr. Light and Wily. If they are not all in the same fucking tier, I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If it wasn't for Dr. Light creating X, bro, so many incidents in the future, bro, would have been fucking crazy if X wasn't around. Like, let's say this, if Zero was around but no X, who the hell is stopping Zero's rampages, bro? Other than Sigma when they had that fight together, right? Other than Sigma versus Zero, but even then, you can say, you know, Zero mainly won that fight. But anyways, X and Zero, they're legendary not even just because of Dr. Light and Wily. They're just the creators, okay? This man, Mega Man X and Zero were homies from the fucking beginning. Not only they did something, you know what? I might have to drop Wily and Light a tier. Because these guys deserve a whole tier on them. Nah, man. Nah, dude. Hold on, bro. Nah, bro. I gotta do it, bro. No, actually, Don't know why my stuff just crashed like that, and I don't even know why it does that. But, I'm gonna wait till it comes back on. Okay, my stream's on, but don't know why it crashed on me midstream like that. I'm so glad mobile streams can be brought back from the dead. But, nah, dude, they go here, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but if you played everything after Mega Classic Series, you would know exactly why X and Zero have to be some of the best characters of all of Mega Man. I'm sorry, but their bro shit, bro, their honor for each other, their faith they have in each other, that goes beyond just the X series going into the Zero series, is absolutely insane. I don't give a shit what anyone says. X and Zero are easily my favorite characters in this entire series. Dr. Light and Dr. Wily, they are some of the greatest characters in classic Mega Man, but you can't even hold. Zero and X deserve to be in a completely different fucking tier. If you played X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, X1, Zero always had faith in Mega Man that he can get the job done. X2, same fucking thing, bro. X Zero's always having each other's back. Dude, I'm sorry. These two are just badass together. I'm sorry. Just seeing Dr. Light's and Dr. Wily's creations actually coexist, not only in the same timeline, but also collab together and be partners and be friends and be brothers for life is insane. It symbolizes something Dr. Wily and Dr. Light couldn't even fucking do in their lifetime. Alright. Okay. But that's why I say X and Zero are in a totally different tier. Hold on. Let's get some other characters in here. We talked about it a little bit. Let's see. Dr. Kane. I mean, he did help reprogram Zero. And he did start the whole Reploid rebellion. Like, I remember as soon as he found X, you know what? Yeah, Dr. Kane was... I'd say Dr. Kane was important, but he's not, like, as revolutionary. He did create Sigma. Which that takes that's a pretty Sigma thing to do. For Dr. Kane. But in my opinion, I think Dr. Kane was going to go in A tier. He did help X create the Reploids, and we have a whole new generation of Reploids because of X's weapon, because of X's just whole thing. But, bro, you gotta be some prodigy shit if you're going to S or Bros for Life tier, bro. I'm just saying. I am just saying, bro. Now, since I've never played, like, Mega Man EXE and all those guys, I don't really have a big, like, I don't really play, like, a Mega Man connection, so I'm not really gonna rank those characters. But I am gonna rank, like, classic X series and Zero series characters and all that other sort of stuff. So, don't worry yourselves. But Dr. Kane, media A tier, he's pretty cool. Fuck. Oh, her from X8. She was pretty cool. I liked how, I'm actually gonna put her in A tier as well. I liked her, but, like, I completely forgot, like, her name. I mean, I did remember her purpose. Her purpose was to push to in X8 to have like the next generation of freaking Reploids buying her back, backing her and shit. And in X8, she's the real final boss instead of Sigma. That's Sigma as fuck all around the border. I don't give a fuck. That's badass. Like taking that role from Sigma away, badass. Just straight badass. Badassery. Let's see. Eddie. I'm gonna give him an A tier. The amount of times he saved me in the classic Mega Man games alone with the E-tanks, the health increases. Just straight phenomenal, bro. Just absolute cinema. Straight. He's going there. And then we got, Otto. I'm gonna put him as well in A, because Otto shops in Mega Man games be peaking sometimes. Classic Roll, I want to give her more of an A tier as well. Mainly because everyone in Mega Man support group that isn't Dr. Light is probably going to go to A tier or B tier or C tier. Oh, hold up, bro. Rush is definitely joining Roll in A tier. Probably at the top of... Probably, like, right here. Obviously ahead of Eddie right here, because Rush was there since Mega Man 3, dude. That man with Rush Jet, slash rush recoil slash those two abilities, rush marine. Don't even get me started. Rush marine is fucking badass. I love that shit. Oh, and beat. Beat is definitely going in A tier too. I love Beat. Beat's really cool character. Beat's really cool. Dr. Cossack, I would give him an A, but I'm gonna go with B. Just to be like, actually, you know what? Let's actually move, since I did kind of forget her purpose, I am gonna move her down a bit. Let's see. I'm gonna put Dr. Cossack up. I'm gonna put Dr. Cossack up. I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna put Dr. Cossack up. Let me tell you why I put Dr. Cossack up. I put Dr. Cossack up there in the A tier instead of B tier because he was the whole reason Mega Man even got his first variant of Mega Buster. He is the entire reason why Mega Man even had to charge Mega Buster, because Dr. Light, you would think Dr. Light would give Mega Man such power, but it was because Dr. Cossack said, hey, yo, Mega Man, in Mega Man 5, I give you a new and enhanced Mega Buster, slash arm cannon, so you can do things. You can do things that I cannot. And also, thank you for helping me save my little Kalika. That shit. I'm sorry, but Dr. Cossack deserves a little bit more credit. He built some cool robot masters, especially Mega Man 4's robot masters. Dude, Dr. Cossack created all those guys. It was fucking cool what he created. What he can create. So he could be just as a menace as Dr. Wily, but... well, obviously, not really just as much, but... Hey. Because we don't see any type of machine he thought of making that was like Omega Revolutionary or something. But anyways, Quint, aka like Dark Evil Mega Man. I like him. I like him, but he's gonna go to B. I'm gonna tell you why he's gonna go to B. The reason why Quint is going to B is not only because his boss fight is just okay in most Mega Man games, but to me, I just kind of feel bad for Quint. This was Mega Man after apparently putting up the gloves, so like many years after Mega Man 11 or many years after Mega Man 12, whatever the actual final game in the series is. And Dr. Wily just goes back to the future, kidnaps him, reprograms him, and turns him into Quint, bro. So no matter what timeline you want Mega Man does or whatever, he's just gonna end up like Quint. That makes me sad. That's why I don't want to kind of put him anywhere above B, to be honest, dude. And plus, his weapon kind of sucks. Having like a little freaking thing driver thingy, whatever the fuck, as this thing, that shit just straight up sucks. I don't like that. Duo, on the other hand, Duo is cool, but I'm kind of sad that Duo has a really cool purpose. He's like, he's a robot that can fly. He can fight like a damn Dragon Ball character. He has different ways he can use his energy. Like, he turned his hand to energy and just, slay dark energy. He's really cool. I know he was made like a Mega Man 8 / Mega Man Power Fighter character, but I wish Duo actually made like some type of return to kind of help Mega Man out. And also, I love his sense of justice. Just like our boy Mega. I love that shit. Yeah, sorry, bro. Proto Man is going straight into Boys for Life. That is no question. Proto Man is Bros for Life because of the simple fact that he's always out there with Mega Man all the goddamn time. Ever since Mega Man 3, the ending of Mega Man 3, Mega Man 4. Well, actually, he wasn't in Mega... Yeah, Mega Man 4, 5, whatever, fuck it. Mega Man 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bro. He is somewhere in the story helping his little brother out, bro. And also, if it wasn't for Proto Man, we wouldn't have Sniper Joe's, Dr. Light having the idea to create Mega Man, Roll. Pretty much most of Dr. Light's creations kind of started basing off of Proto Man's design and, interior, etc. So if it wasn't for Proto Man, dude, we would not have a lot of the shit that we have today. Too bad for Proto Man's like explosive core that he has within his body, that and whatnot. I don't care. Even with Proto Man's problems with him running away from Dr. Light because he didn't want to lose who he was and all that stuff. That shit makes him unique, bro. That shit makes him unique. Proto Man, I love Proto Man as a character. Not only just because of what the tragedy in his life, but just him being a big brother and saying, you know what, I'm gonna help Mega Man along his journey all times. I don't give a fuck. All times, I'm gonna help my boy Mega Man. I love him. That's my brother right there. Gotta go with the brother. Mega Man Legends Miss Trombone. I see this chick with Mega Man wanting to like date him in a lot of ways. But I'm probably not gonna rank her. Probably not. Let's see. Hi Max. Oh my god, where do I begin? Hi Max was I'm putting B. Fuck it. I'm putting B. Hi Max, when I first saw him in Mega Man X5, I think it was X5, X6, I think it was X5 that we first see him. I remember I was so intimidated by this new guy. I was like, who the fuck is Hi Max? Who created this dude? Like, X in his armor, X4 armor or whatever, is not able to damage him and stuff. And you have to get, like, all your pieces if you're Mega Man to even fight the motherfucker. And it's like, I don't know. Hi Max to me left a lasting impression. Actually, he might go to A tier just for that, because I'm gonna be honest, Hi Max was actually a cool-ass Mega Man X character. I wish this dude kind of just stuck around. You know, became a good guy or some type of dude, because he looks like a dude that'd be good. Let's see. Okay, we got Bass from the classic series. In A tier. Don't get me wrong, I love Bass. Bass as a character is absolutely peak. I love how Bass is basically the foil to Mega Man, and that also goes for Bass and Tremble. I'm also just gonna put them in A, mainly because I like him as a foil for Mega Man. But sometimes, I get it, he wants to be the best robot Light's ever created. Don't tell him about Zero. Or not Light, Wily's ever created. Don't tell, Wily, or don't tell him about that, though, that Zero is Dr. Wily's best creation of all time. Like I just said, I like Bass, but, like, a part of me is just like, dude, Bass, why do you even still have this rivalry with Mega Man? I know you want to beat him and show Dr. Wily that you're the best, but like, you're not the best, my guy. You're not the best. Like, you're literally never going to be the best. You've never won up to... I mean, I'm actually... You know what? That is kind of disrespectful. I might have to put him up here, bro. Hold on. I might have to put Bass up here. Like, hold on, wait. I'm just remembering Mega Man 7, dude. The fight he put up in Mega Man 7 was fucking raw. That shit goes hard for his character. And then Mega Man 8, also him coming back with the same armor as well, with new techniques so fast. That was cool as well. You know, and also him helping out in Mega Man 10, that was cool as well. So you know what, Bass does get some extra bro points. You know. Okay. Alright. I'm back again. I don't know why my shit keeps freaking freezing. It's so annoying. But I put Sigma in A tier, and I was going to say, depending on which Sigma you are talking about, because since Sigma comes back in every single Mega Man X game as the main villain, to the point that everyone knows Sigma's returns just keep diminishing, and diminishing, and diminishing, and diminishing every single game he comes in. I can't lie, though. The raw determination for Sigma to kill this man X, to murk this man Zero, is unprecedented. I'm surprised he didn't even show his face in Mega Man Zero 1, dude. With how many times this dude just kept coming back over and over and over and over and over again. Dude, this man became like fucking big old giant Sigma. X2, he became a fucking piece of data. X3, new fucking body, bitch. Fucking X4, I'm back, but even stronger than ever. Every single Mega Man X game. This man has come back almost as many times as Ganondorf, okay? That's why I say this dude is just fucking crazy for X and Zero, dude. Matter of fact, he might goes in the bros for life tier with this sheer determination just to kill these motherfucking dudes. And you can't even lie and tell me no. The sheer will Sigma has to come back every Mega Man game, every Mega Man X game, just because he needs to be the main villain, just because he has the strongest will to kill X and Zero. It is unprecedented. He deserves to be here. But at the same time, you can put him in your bros for life, or you can put him all the way down here. This isn't up for debate. You can put him in bros for life, S tier, maybe A tier, B tier, C tier, depending on your feelings for him. But you can't lie. That shit where he has this everlasting rage against X and Zero for every game, you gotta give him bro points for keeping his fucking goals of destroying X in mind. Gotta keep that in mind. But if we're talking about how many Mega Man X games are there, there's like 8, and he's come back in every single one of them being the main villain, probably around B tier. It's probably the lowest you can drop him. I'm gonna be honest, it's probably the lowest you can probably drop him. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that's probably the lowest you can go to drop to that man. It's probably the lowest, alright? But I still want to put him in S tier because of all the times he has come back, yes, but like, we gotta remember, like, each time he returned, you were always sick and tired of seeing him over and over again. Like, really? Give somebody else the damn spotlight. It was worse than, like, the Bowser situation, but everyone understands why Bowser comes back constantly. Alia, I think Alia is cute. She's going in A. Same with her. I think she's looking pretty cool. I'll just give all the Navi girls A with little to no discussion, because we still have a lot of characters we need to rank in here. Vile? Bro, hold on, bro. If I'm putting Vile, we need to put Vile and Sigma in the same tier. Bro, I feel like Vile and Sigma being in the same tier makes a lot of sense. Mainly because this motherfucker Vile literally lives his life hating the fuck out of X. Hating the hell out of him, bro. I'm talking hate the fuck out of him. Hating X so much that he'll go to such lengths just to destroy him in battle. He'll bring an X mech suit from X1 just to bash him again. X8, he comes back after being in also X2, and I think X4 were the last few games he appeared in before he took a long hiatus. But keep in mind, Vile's will to destroy X and Zero, especially even in the Maverick X remake of Mega Man X1, this motherfucker was a menace. Vile with his right armors, his missiles, his ammo supply, just him in general, he's just a straight menace. Colonel's sister, bro. Zero's girlfriend, his first girlfriend, bro. She's peak, but I kind of wish she didn't, like, just go down the whole route of you destroyed my brother, and kind of wish she stuck around with Zero. Axel as a character, I'm gonna say B tier for Axel, to be honest. I like him, but, like, nowhere near as much as, like, X and Zero and whatnot, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Where's Colonel? Colonel is fucking cool. You gotta be honest. Colonel is pretty cool. He's gonna go to A. Cygnus, the dude that we got, like, after the fact, after, X5, or X4, after Colonel and his sister died, seeing Cygnus was a pretty cool replacement, but not as cool, because he doesn't really fight. He just kind of does around study, whatever, so on and so forth. Let's see. Oh my god, we still have so many characters, bro. Well, not as much. Many characters. CL? Oh my god, hold on, bro. CL. She's... Yep. And same with Alia, too. She also has the blueprints to Dr. Light's research. She's going straight in S tier. I'm gonna tell you why. This bitch created a replica of Mega Man X. Do what you will with that info. Do what you fucking will with that info. The entirety... She's going for bros for life. Nah, she's got to go for bros for life, bro, because of that. She's got to go for bros for life. I know she's not a bro, she's a girl. She's bros for life. She's got to be bros for life. You want to know why? Not only she created... She fucking created Copy X. She also was one of... For probably 100 years before Zero even woke up, she was fighting Neo Arcadia by herself with her troops and her men resisting Neo Arcadia. If you know Neo Arcadia, especially who's in charge of it, aka her own creation, Copy X, and Dr. Well, for all those years by herself, she's bros for life. Ronnie would absolutely agree with me. She is bros for life. 100% she is bros for life. CL, don't even get me started with how she practically just fell in love with Zero throughout this series. Don't even get me started with that. She was meant for that, man. She was meant for Zero. She was, I'm telling you now, she was meant for that. Red, okay, I guess. That's why I'm gonna put him in B tier. I don't really care much for him. Gate, fuck Gate. He can go in D tier. I did not care for this dude whatsoever. Really did not care for that dude.
That's why?
Yeah, I didn't think about it earlier. Okay. Anyways. Alright, so, yeah, we got Gate down there in F tier. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, they have the freaking Mega Man 2 dudes. X2 dudes. This dude, okay, hold on. I can't remember, like, their names. But, like, each of these three dudes, including Dr. Dupler, I'm gonna be honest, they're just dudes in X2 that are in my fucking way. That's how I always saw these guys. But I'm gonna give him a B tier / a B tier character. The old one, the older robot, mainly because of the simple fact that he was basically in all theory video, a lot of people's theory videos and whatnot. He was said to be he was said to be Dr. Wily in robot form, and if that is actually true, that he is Dr. Wily in robot form, because he has talked like he was Dr. Wily in X2 if you played the original Japanese release. So seeing that he is sort of like Wily returned in a new robot body, like he took his consciousness and got himself in a robot body, even though we never see him after X2, the fact that that could possibly be Dr. Wily is actually insane. But let's take a break from that. Let's see who else we got in here that I know I can rank. Copy X. Yeah, that man is immediately freaking broke. He may not be as powerful as the original X, okay? Because Copy X, you know, obviously CL's creation, so she lacks like stuff from X that X could actually do. Obviously, other than like X's half brethren over here, I don't even remember their names. I really don't. Fucking Phantom Shadow dude, Leviathan, and I can't remember your name. They'll just all go to B tier. Like, Copy X's henchmen throughout the Zero series. I've completely forgotten their names. Holy shit. I need to do my research on this. But since I'm not really like I played all the Zero games at least once all the way through, and I understand their stories and whatnot, but like them as characters, you know, it's kind of like I'm out a little bit. But anyways. Oh, Espio? Fuck Espio, dude. You can go straight in D tier for killing my nigga X's actual body. You can go to hell. I don't give a shit. You can just go straight to hell. You deserve it. I don't give a fuck. Espio, bro, this motherfucker made me cry, dude, as soon as he took out X's actual body, because you guys know me. As a Mega Man fan, I think, like, my top 5 characters in the entirety of the Mega Man series. Brian, welcome to stream. Also, Levi, welcome to stream. My bad for not saying anything. I'm just so focused on this tier list. I love, like, obviously the boy Mega, Rock. Alright? I love X. I love Zero. I love Proto Man. And I love Bass. I love all those guys. Dr. Light's, like, 6. Dr. Wily... Like, depending on where you want to place them, bro, X, Zero, Mega Man Classic, or, like, the top 3, dude. So, the sheer fact that SBO made me fucking, like, ball it a little bit maybe Bullet because SBO wanted to be a douchebag and wanted power and was like, hey, Zero, I want power. Oh, and I also got X right here. Let me just murk him real quick. The dude that single-handedly saved your fucking place for many years before that, making everything peaceful, and yet all this fucker wants to do is go and destroy X because he's like, I got power. I can take down Neo Arcadia and everyone else. Fuck you, SBO. That's why you're straight in the D tier. X was doing a million times better than your bitch ass ever could. Oh, and then we also got X in the series, which basically he's like the father / the all-knowing of the cyber elves. I'm still hearing you. Oh wait, really? I have audio still? I'm still hearing you. Okay, cool. I'm still here. I'm gonna be doing kitchen now, though. Oh, I got you. You're gonna be hearing me through the ear. I got you, bro. I got you. But like, I'm sorry, but just SBO deserved to go all the way down there. And the reason why, again, Copy X is up there is because not only everything he did in 01 with his amazing final boss fight, and also him coming back in 02 as well, also having a pretty decent boss fight. And I think he was also in 03, if I'm not mistaken. But I can't remember if he was really in 04. I can't remember all that well. But I do remember one of the coldest characters in the entire series. Dr. Well might go straight in the S with Dr. Wily and Dr. Light. Mainly because he was very interesting as a character. He basically is the main doctor after the events of the X series and stuff. Like after Sigma and stuff. Like the main doctor, main evil antagonist dude. But easily one of the best characters of all time. If I'm not mistaken, that is Omega. Omega is going in bros for life. This motherfucker not only made me afraid throughout playing the Zero games, but dude, having that final fight between Omega Zero and Zero himself from the Zero series. Where is he, matter of fact? I need to rank him. He's immediately going in bros for life. I don't care what era of Zero it is. It can be X series, it can be Zero series, no matter what version of Zero you put right in front of me, that is Zero. That is my boy. But the fact Omega and Zero had that badass fight, and also, by the way, keep in mind, Omega looks exactly like Zero as he did when he was fighting in the Maverick Wars when he took over his original body. Oh my god, that shit was just straight cinema. That shit, like, Zero, I'm telling y'all, 03 was just straight cinema with that fucking fight between Zero versus Zero. It was such a great way to end the game. I had to put both versions, even just for that event alone, in straight up bros for life, bro. The peak is the peak tier. Like, it was some of the peakest stuff in the Mega Man franchise, dude. Just straight up peak shit. Alright. Let's see if I have any more classic characters I need to rank. This dude I can care less about. So I'm putting him in C. And I still haven't played the Mega Man Legends games, mainly because the games are laggy. And plus, I haven't really played much of the Mega Man games that are like Star Force or this dude existed. He was okay. So was this dude. They're just okay. I'll just put him there. This shit is really annoying, especially the stream constantly ending. It's really reminded me of how my shit was before, like, I updated YouTube, dude. It's really reminded me of that with the constant closing. But I put basically some of the Mega Man X characters elsewhere. That's what I did. Let's see. Yeah, practically most of these other characters I can care less for. / they're for games that I didn't really focus on when playing Mega Man. Oh, and obviously I saved the homie Rock for last. Immediate bros for life. Do I have to explain why classic Mega Man is bros for life? This man went from a normal janitor robot to help Dr. Light around his house, like clean up and shit, and check up on certain things, to being one of the most legendary heroes of all time in gaming history back in the 90s. Back in the 90s and 80s, dude. Do not even get me fucking started. This man said because of his justice that's in his circuitry, in his systems, he said, let me peek, Light. And he said, yo, yeah, it is getting so freaking bad. But like I said, classic Mega Man is straight Sigma. Especially everything that he did all the way in Mega Man's game, Mega Man 1 to 11, including the Game Boy games. Classic Mega Man is easily the best Mega Man of all time. Y'all know that. He's easily right up there. One of my favorite characters of all time. Had to freaking do it. Had to say it. Had to speak facts. Now let's get to that next tier list. And talk about the Mega Man games. Here we go, folks. These are about the Mega Man games right now. This is going to be our tier list for that. And then we're going to call it. Alright. Mega Man 1. I liked Mega Man 1, but I'm immediately put in B tier, mainly due to every single Mega Man game does what this game does, but extremely better. Mega Man 2, I'm going to put in A tier, because not only the music, but the Robot Master was a massive improvement, level design was a massive improvement, but the thing that I really did not like was the sheer fact that Mega Man 2 had that Crash Bomber boss, and that's why instead of S, I'm putting in A tier. Mega Man 3, I'm going to put in the same tier as Mega Man 2, as an A tier game, because, don't get me wrong, it does a lot of things better than Mega Man 2 ever did, but adding Doc Robot and such kind of dumbs this down from S tier to A tier in terms of this game. Mega Man 4 was just straight fire. I'm also going to put this in A tier. Actually, you know what? I think I want to put all of the classic Mega Mans... Yeah, actually, no, that just makes sense if we did it like this. But anyways, Mega Man 4 is great because not only you get the slide, but you also get the charge shot. Easily one of the best things they introduced in Mega Man 4. Also, Mega Man 3 is also really good for level design in terms of that because they also introduced the slide in Mega Man 3. That's also really good. Let's see. Mega Man 5, I thought, in my opinion, was back to just being okay. It's an okay Mega Man X experience. Or Mega Man X experience. Yeah, like Mega Man X and Classic are the same series, that one. Fucking retard. But Mega Man 5, again, it's practically just okay. It's not like the best, but it's not the worst either. Mega Man 6 definitely fixed it back up and went back to A tier because not only introducing Rest-Jut and Power... Mega Man, I also love that, but also the Robot Masters and the level design, the music, all that shit was just so A-tier material. Mega Man 7, I think I might have to put in A-tier as well. Mainly because, I might actually dumb it down to B-tier because of the Wily fight. But, like, everything else evolved Mega Man as a series so fucking hard, bro. Like, Mega Man 7 was raw as fuck. The Robot Masters, the level design was top-notch. Most of the Wily castles were okay. Collecting, but one thing I really didn't like about Mega Man 7, and they kind of implemented this from Mega Man X series, is collecting rush parts / rush letters. So you can get the rush, the newly improved rush armor and stuff, where you get the boost and the power. I don't know, in my opinion, I thought that was just okay. I don't really like doing that in my Mega Man 7 playthroughs, but I do me, I guess. Mega Man 8 is going straight in the goddamn bin. I absolutely do hate Mega Man 8 as a game. I do not like that shit. You guys know it if you guys watch my 3-hour Mega Man 11 playthrough. I despise the fuck out of Mega Man 8. Look, don't get me wrong, some robot maps like Grenade Man are really cool and stuff, but in my personal opinion, I just cannot like that game more than average. Mega Man and Bass, I might put in the same tier as, Mega Man 8, mainly because due to how difficult the game is. Like, the thing is, I use save states when I played, Mega Man and Bass, and it's not in the freaking Legacy Collection. You know, so I had to, like, kind of play it, like, you know, obviously with some save states, which made the game a little bit more bearable and enjoyable, but even I can see that Mega Man and Bass, by the community-wise, isn't really known as being the best, but there is some aspects that make this game fun, so you know what, I am going to put it in D, but it is a pretty damn difficult game, all things considered. But I do like it a little bit more than 8 because you get to choose when you get to play Bass and Mega Man and stuff, and I also like how it also came out on Game Boy and Super Nintendo if you live in Japan. Alright, let's move on to, like, yeah, this is straight S tier. Okay, let me just do the actual rankings now. I gotta move Mega Man 2 to S tier for that music alone. Same with, like, oof, man, dude. I have to put Mega Man 9 in S tier. because not only the Robot Masters were cool, but this game is just a walking Mega Man 2. I'm telling you, Mega Man 9 feels like the evolution to Mega Man 2. In every way. It feels like I'm playing Mega Man 2 with new Robot Masters, new pieces of music, and a new story. That's literally what Mega Man 9 feels like. And Mega Man 2, like I said, is easily one of the best experiences I've ever had on Mega Man. And sure, that Crash Bomber shit may be bad, but, like, it's not game-destroying for me, especially if I can just save state / do it without it nowadays and know the way around it. It's not that bad anymore. But my point is, yeah, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 9, they gotta go. Mega Man 10, I liked it, but not as much as 9. I know a lot of people probably feel this way, too, about classic Mega Man 10, but that's how I feel about it. Mega Man Powered Up was pretty decent. I'm gonna put that shit in B. Mega Man 1 for the Game Boy, I'm gonna say is C. Mega Man 2 for Game Boy, I'm gonna say is B. Mega Man 3 for Game Boy, I want to say is around B as well. Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, yeah, just around B. And Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy is around B as well. I'm gonna put the entire Mega Man World franchise in B. Or, like, around B/C area. Mainly because these games are good, but, like, they just can't beat, like, I don't know, the games on the NES/PS1/ you know what I mean? To me, they just can't beat them, like, they just fucking can't. You know what? I'll throw 6 in S tier as well. Why not? And if I'm doing that, I want to kind of throw 7 there. Because I did really like 7 a lot. I listened to Mega Man 7's music, like, all the fucking time. Don't even get me started when you destroy Wily's Castle in Mega Man 7. Straight cinema, just absolute cinema, dude, just absolute cinema. And then Mega Man 6 is just so damn good to me. I absolutely love it, like, I love it a lot. But anyways, let's see. Mega Man 11, I thought was pretty decent. I didn't think it was, like, the best Mega Man game of all time. Even when I played it, I thought it was just okay. So, actually, you know what, I might just put it down here, because... Don't get me wrong, I like the music, I like what was it called? The gear system, I like the gear system, but, like, to be honest, actually lower than Mega Man 1? That's disrespectful, bro. If I don't just put that shit in, like, at least the top of B tier, not only because graphic... 8 and bass so low. Short stuff, I don't like Mega Man 8 that much. And bass, I sort of like it a little bit more. Like, they're not just E. They can be better than that. Actually, you know what? You're kind of right. I'd argue they're at least C tier. They're not the worst games in the planet. They're not the worst Mega Man games of all time. But for me, in terms of playing them, yeah, I'd probably play any game that's in the B tier over them any day of the week. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, if X1 is not immediately going to S tier, I don't know what the fuck's up with that tier list. I'm gonna be honest, X1 is my favorite Mega Man X game. I think, like, and this is something that I'm gonna say, every Mega Man X game, actually no, I need to be real with myself. We need to put Maverick Hunter X and A, because that game is absolute cinema. One of the best remakes of Mega Man X I've ever played. So we're gonna actually, I might just throw that in S too. That's actually a really good Mega Man X game. But I gotta tell you guys this: Mega Man X, I think it might be better than Mega Man series, bro. Depending on what day I'm feeling of this shit. I'm gonna tell you why. Mega Man X1 is the only Mega Man X game that made me want to go for the armor pieces. Every single playthrough. Mega Man X1 was so giga, bro, that it brought Mega Man back in full force on that Super Nintendo. I'm telling y'all now, if Mega Man X did not come out when it did, I don't know what Mega Man's reputation would have been today if it wasn't for the Mega Man X. I gotta put X2 and probably this game down here. There's still really great Mega Man X games, but I gotta put the original X1 in S tier, because every single playthrough, I have never complained where the armor placements were. Because I remember one of the biggest things I have issues with when it comes to the Mega Man X series is the armors. Finding armors for X or finding armors for Zero. I really disliked, a lot of that gameplay because I'm obviously more keened and I'm more in terms of, hey, I like playing through the game, knowing boss weaknesses and just going to like kind of like classic. All right, and finding X's armor pieces for every single game is kind of repetitive, is kind of annoying, and I don't like it. Mega Man X1 is like the only game in the franchise for me, personally, that I can find the armors with no problem every single playthrough, remember all their placements, remember the boss weakness, the boss order, and I can tell you how peak this game is all day, but that's why X1's an S tier in comparison to every other X game after this. But X2 is probably the closest thing to being in the top of A tier, mainly because of the music, the freaking storyline. I was all up in X2. X2 was such a great game, but not as good as, what is it? Not as good as, X1 in my opinion. I mean, it's actually, I would say they're, like, depending on what day you ask me, X2 can be an S tier. But, like, other times I would put an A tier because, like, I have problems with the armors, finding the armor. Some of the bosses are ridiculously hard in this game. You know what I mean? So that's why it kind of dumbed it down for me a little bit, but not by much. X3, I liked X3, but yeah, you can start telling around the X3 point. I like these games, but I hate these fucking games, man. X4 is one of the GOATs, but I gotta start putting him in B. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I really do not like that final boss's signal whatsoever in X4. X5, again, is going straight into B tier, just okay tier. X6, I didn't like nowhere near as much. X7, I liked, but I don't like. It's, like, in between C and B. It'd be, like, right here, dude. Like, depending on what day you ask, me, like, X7 can go either hey or there. I've even liked it more than X8 at some points, but I gotta at least rank X8 somewhere. I'm actually even gonna put, 5 there, too. Because at least X4 was, like, the first game ever to do the whole Xvert and Zero gameplay. It brought a lot of new things. It was the first PS1 game, so, like, I gotta respect it for that. But, yeah, I might put X8, X5, X6, X7, X8 all in the same tier. Definitely X7 a little bit lower than the rest, though. A little bit lower than the rest. Mainly because X7 as a game in general is not all that. It's really hard for me to really just kind of put the X series down like that. But I'm going to be honest, X1 is probably arguably the best you're ever going to get out of the X series. And that's the sad part, in my opinion, because I feel like it doesn't peak past X1. Like, it does things right, but, like, it just doesn't peak past X1. I'm sorry. Oh, God. I know I'm definitely going to get Mega Man X fans pissed at me for that, but X1 was just so damn peak. If a fucking filthy casual at Mega Man X games, for the most part, is telling you that he enjoys collecting the armor pieces in X1 more than any fucking game, X1 did something right. The music, too. The weapons were great. I mean, I'm not saying the weapons weren't great in the rest of the Mega Man X games, but I feel like Mega Man X1, the weapons all have their perfect usage. You would understand their weapons easily. You know what I mean? Look, just get me out of here. The Mega Man X Extreme games, they're just going straight to C tier. They're okay. I barely remember these motherfucking games. I barely remember any of them. But I can tell you Mega Man 01 is going straight into S tier. I would play Mega Man 01 more if I was really more into the series, but I can't tell you how fucking Giga Chad Zero was in Mega Man 01 and 02, dude. I cannot tell you how much I would put Mega Man 0. Even if I don't play the Mega Man 0 series games as often, and I probably would never finish the games on PlayStation 5 for you guys and do playthroughs of the Zero games. Mega Man 1 and 2 for me were the peak of the series. Mega Man 3, especially with that fight with Omega, definitely goes in S, but 4, in my opinion, just kind of, it's just okay. In my opinion, I know this is a wild take in the Mega Man shit, but this is just me. And every other game I can't rank after this, all God, Mega Man and Base Challenger of the Future. This game is straight bitch. I did not like this game as much. Nowhere near as much as the other classic Mega Man games. But that's honestly like my Mega Man tier list because I can't rank all these other games. Don't get me wrong, like these games here are cool, but like I don't play Mega Man Battle. I play for the platforming and the boss design of the, Mega Man Zero series, the Mega Man Classic series to Zero series. That's the real Mega Man for me. And this is like my rankings for all the games if I had to pick. And I know halfway through this, I want to apologize for all the times where my fucking camera would just go off record. Wouldn't be exactly par on par, but like this is like my Mega Man games tier list. I'm sorry if I disappointed some of y'all, and this tier list kind of felt a little just okay at best, but this is just my feelings on Mega Man as a series. I love this series. I want Capcom to keep going with it, especially with Mega Man X. I feel like Mega Man X9 would be a great time to release that, mainly just to continue the story and make it like the peakest Mega Man of all time. I need to see X back in action. I need to see X and Zero back in action for these games. I just need them back. And then if the Zero series were to continue, which probably would never continue after 4, but I'm grateful that we got all the games that we did for the Mega Man series that Capcom has pumped out over the years, but I would really want Mega Man 12. I really want to see, like, the continuation of Classic and X the most out of any Mega Man franchise ever. I'm a Mega Man fan that is fucking waiting for new games, bro, because I played all of these so many goddamn times over, and I really want a new Mega Man game. It's been long since overdue. And I get it, there's the RPGs I could play, which are probably some of the best Mega Man joints, but I could always make like an updated tier list in terms of if I ever do decide to play them. But for now, that's it for me, y'all. I just wanted to make like a Mega Man tier list thing since I felt like it'd be a great opportunity to talk about Mega Man again. Get me to have a good excuse to make another Mega Man video, but let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you completely disagree with my list? Do you completely disagree with what I've said throughout this video? Let me know down below. I'm losing my voice as I keep continuing to talk right now. My voice hurts, especially after the last few days. I think even some of you guys can tell in this video that I was losing breath so many goddamn times when just talking about this, and also kind of pissing me off that my freaking tablet camera or the streaming shit for this just kept going on and offline like the entire stream like half the time, which I apologize for that too. I don't know why my internet is just tripping like that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this shit all the way to the end. I know it's getting late now. It's about 7 o'clock. Should probably shut the fuck up now because, neighbors. But until next time, guys, see you guys in the next one. Peace. I don't know what happened to my comments, but shit just happens, But yeah, Mega Man for life. Just saying. Great series. Capcom, please make more. Just please make fucking more Mega Man, dude. I want a Mega